Awesome. All right. Welcome back. This is an Untitled superhero game. This is presented by the Tavern Board, a Discord community where we play a bunch of tabletop games. Very friendly, very newbie friendly, very veteran friendly, and very, I think we're going to try being a GM this time friendly. Yeah, it's presented by them. These are all people I found within that group, and I have had such a great time playing with them. I needed to share it with the world. That, of course, being me. Hi, I'm GM. I'm Matt. I made up a game, and some people said if we have to. Mom said we had to. Those people, of course, being who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Sure.
I am Ganja Critic. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back.
Beautiful. There's Ganja. How about we jump to Josh next? Josh, where are you? Who is you?
I'm Josh. I play Phil Safe, and I do cool things.
I love it. And last but not least in whatsoever is who?
What's up? My name's Cole. I'm playing Rocket.
I
Nice
love
to
it.
meet you all.
Yeah, we're here to play a little bit of a fun superhero game I made up because reading rule books is lame. So I made my own one. But some things have happened. Some pretty tough things have happened, and I would love to tell you what happened, but that's not my job here on this server or this channel. We actually leave that to Cole. So Cole, take it away.
Yeah, as we cut to what seems like a dark, empty room that just seems to have a super harmonic beeping noise. And as the light just sort of keeps flickering on and off, you see Rocket as previously on Untitled Heroes, I should say, the Wildcards. After, let's see, as he's sort of pulling up a few notes. After main event finally left, thank God, we had to fight the main reason why we were here. The Gearmonger. Let's just say he was not easy. Not in the slightest. I think us being exhausted didn't help with that. Thanks to main event. And, God. He sort of just struggles to breathe for a little bit. Okay. We had a little bit of a comment with his clone fighting on the top of the roof. Me, in failsafe, sort of kept him at bay. Though, Nightwarren decided to go off alone. Going through one of the holes we made. Let's just say that conversation did not go great. Luckily, the turrets that were going to fire at him sort of missed. Thank God. But an unfortunate incident happened as he sort of tried to ram. Let me see. Sort of just supposed to try and ram this guy, but he wanted to see if he can get there first. Did not happen. Well, did happen, just not in a good way. As sort of cuts to a scene of what sort of happened to Night Warden. As he fortunately did not make it, as it shows him at the bottom of the let me see, main lobby. There it is. Bleeding. Not great. But thanks to failsafe, we were able to get 2 of those nanobots that guy was looking for. Apparently they might have been his work. That rich guy has a lot of explaining to do. Thankfully, some weird firefighter dude jumped in to try and save Night Warden. Got him out there at least. I flew off in a hurry, able to get to the base, and we're sort of regrouping there. I really, really just want to go home. I'm feeling a little homesick as it shows. Him looking at a weird, different other world. Maybe I should just give up on this shit. As it cuts back into the real world.
Yeah, as the lights kind of come back to our heroes find themselves back at the headquarters. Not totally sure if it's safe. Not completely sure if this is where they should have even gone to. But one thing they do know is a stranger is holding on to one of their companions' lifeless body. Ganja, would you mind explaining who you are playing now?
So my current character now is a young gentleman by the name of Adrian Cross. He is a Pleasantdale firefighter. The team and nobody else really knows much about him other than when all the chaos was happening at Hexley Towers. He showed up and kind of seen Failsafe holding Night Warden and insisted upon carrying Night Warden back because he knows that these are superheroes. He knows he has powers and could potentially be a benefit. And he had seen one of them fallen. He's like, yeah, let me show you guys what I can do. And so on the way back, he did, levitate off the ground and fly back, but did so in a manner where it looked like he was running. You just had to be paying attention. And yeah, he's already left a little hint, but when they get indoors and he feels a little more secure, he's definitely going to let them know he's not just a firefighter. And we will learn about his superhero side, Titanos.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's kind of where we find ourselves. Titanos, Adrian Cross at the moment. As you guys kind of bust into the headquarters, it's not immediately apparent to them, but there is a conversation being had that actually doesn't look like that. It looks more like this, with these gentlemen facing away. These gentlemen and the feline. As you guys bust in, and you just hear it's a softer voice. It's a little bit harsh. It's a little bit broken, and you just hear I told you he wasn't ready. None of them were ready. What the hell were we thinking, letting a bunch of these and his voice kind of gets cut off. Okay, now hear me out. It was supposed to be a quiet town. There wasn't supposed to be much going on here. No one could have predicted the week they would have. Their first week. And a smoother talking gentleman kind of goes, if I was here, but I was over there. I could have helped. It would have been fine. As Siren kind of peeks past the group of heroes who seem to have gotten here via teleporter, he kind of has a quiet word with the group before looking up at you. In there is a little tiny Siren bubble that pops up, and it just goes away right away. And Siren goes, Wildcards, welcome back. We should probably address the problem we're having at the moment. And he just looks at all of you. The other superheroes turn around, of course. Lucky, Iron Stride, Jackson, and The last one kind of catches you by surprise because you weren't necessarily expecting him, but the leader of humanity's heroes, Atlas Ward, as well. All four of these heroes kind of look at you all, and of course, Iron Stride comes up first to grab Night Warden.
I hand him over to him, and I tell him my condolences for his loss. I hear he fought valiantly and maybe a little too energetically, but nonetheless, he was a fighter.
I don't think now is a great time for constructive criticism, but I do hear I'm supposed to thank you for helping, so thank you.
You're welcome.
As he kind of holds Night Warden in his arms, as like legs droop over one set of arms, a head droops over the other, he does turn towards Failsafe and Rocket. I don't know what I was expecting when we did this experiment. I thought you would all do better. I thought he would do better. I wish... And he just turns around, holding Night Warden, and heads off towards the teleporter. A few more small words are exchanged by the heroes as Siren seems to nod in agreement. The only one who's maybe a little bit frustrated with Jackson, as he like shakes his head, his tail stiffens a little bit. Does anyone want to intrude, or else a thing happens?
You're going to see my character sort of hand one of the boxes over to Failsafe, while sort of taking one for himself to sort of look at. As he sort of just walks over to Jackson and just lays down on the ground next to him.
Okay. Jackson just kind of looks at you and goes, it's gonna be tough from here on out. This is not the way I anticipated you guys starting your journey.
I don't think anyone ever did. I don't think finding a weird creature called Sleep on our first somewhat day. Then next we fight main event. Thanks, this gearmonger guy. Non-repeated stop. I really think I just want to go home to Homeworld. But I don't want to stop here.
Well, about that, actually. And Jackson jumps up on this table over here, looks at Failsafe now, and confused at Adrian Cross, just says, Failsafe, could we have a moment of your time, actually?
Yeah, what's this about?
Do you head over that way?
Yes, I do.
As you look over, across the table is Lucky, your former mentor. He looks pretty disheveled, pretty sunken, deep eyes. His hair, which is usually perfectly shaven on the sides and perfectly woven up top, now just kind of looks overgrown. His beard just kind of straggles a little bit. He kind of even just looks a little bit dirty. That would be your most initial reaction to seeing Lucky. But Jackson...
Did
Go ahead.
he didn't say anything to me at all? Or did he?
He hasn't yet, no.
Okay.
But he kind of looks at you like a little bit ashamed and just gives you a head nod. Very uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah. Can I talk to him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Just kind of walk up to him and said, "Hey, looks like something's bothering you. What's up?"
As he kind of clears his throat a little bit. I don't know if you've been watching the news lately, but there's no and his voice just kind of wavers a little bit as Atlas kind of steps up, puts a hand on his shoulder, and he goes, I think what Lucky's trying to say is there is no more North Dakota trios. They were executed.
And
What happened? I mean, we saw the news clip, but I mean, you guys were there. What happened?
He looks over to Atlas, and Atlas kind of goes, as of right now, it's classified. We can give you guys more information, but what we're actually all here to talk about, as long as Jackson, you're okay with me taking the lead, and Jackson just gives a little nod. Atlas kind of starts and then looks over over at Adrian Cross and goes, Sir, I understand you've done us a great service tonight, but this is a meeting for the Wildcards and some heroes. I don't want to sound rude. Adrian Cross.
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, I was muted, and
Yes, the curse is
talking the
going
whole
somewhere
time.
else. Yes.
So yeah,
Definitely.
I am glad you stopped where you did, because I had interjected and I said before he even finishes, as he starts to say that, he will see as Adrian just kind of starts to float up off of the floor and gets about halfway up in between the floor and the ceiling, and he floats up and he's like, yeah, here, floats up towards them, and on his way up he says, yeah, I'm here because I think I might be able to offer you some help. I'm not just a firefighter. I have more to offer.
Atlas looks confused, and he puts a hand up and just two fingers kind of wave you over. He goes, let me take a look at you.
I'll fly up to him.
Okay. As you kind of head over there, he kind of gives you, oh boy, it's getting real crowded over here. Let's scoot everyone back a little bit. As he takes a peek at you, boy, it's really crowded over there. He looks at your face, kind of looks around, looks in your eyes. He goes, who trained you?
Well, this is, I haven't had any official training. I am a little ashamed to say I'm not really sure where all this comes from, but I know I need to put it to good use. And what better way to use these new powers that I seem to have than to help out my local superheroes? Failsafe and Rocket. Well, I would have helped out Night Warden, but yeah, not the time.
Atlas kind of looks around as the teleporter winds up, And Iron Stride and Night Warden pop into it if I can select both of them. Boy, struggle button. And they disappear into the teleporter. Atlas Ward kind of looks at you. No training. And you think you can just hop in, help out? You'll get yourself hurt. Worse, you can get someone else hurt.
You know, in my line of work, I don't run from the danger. I run towards it to help those who can't stand in the danger. And I promise you, for whatever reason, I am built to stand in the danger. I can do more than you think.
He shakes his head. A little, you can tell a little frustrated as he looks at the rest of you. He goes, regardless, Mr. and he kind of points to you.
Adrian Frost. But I guess you'd probably call me Titanos.
Titanos. His eyebrow kind of raises up. There's a little smirk on his face. Cool. You and me will have a talk later. We can't just have unregistered, untrained superheroes out there. But for now,
I understand.
Jackson and I have come to the conclusion that maybe we should end this experiment here in Pleasantdale. We think you all maybe need more time, a little bit more mentorship. Your mentors are here to back me in this sense that we don't think you're ready to be by yourselves yet.
Ouch. And I just got here.
He looks at you, Rocket. He looks at you, Failsafe. Turns his head over to Lucky. As Lucky's just kind of, he rolls his neck. He goes, "Oh, it's not." He's saying it harshly. Failsafe. We think we have more that we can help you with. It's not over. Pleasantdale is still yours. If it's in danger, we'll come help. But you know, a couple of kids on their own. I mean, no offense. And he just
That's
puts his
fair.
hand in his face.
Yeah,
Well, the
I
shit
don't.
that's been
I,
happening.
yeah, I don't think it's necessarily about us being kids. I mean, I've got a laundry list of things that you guys can help out with that we've been asking for. We can't get information from the database. We're locked out of information. We're being, misled about certain things. We were helping out this guy, and Gearmonger says that this equipment was actually stolen from him, and so it seems like there's just a lot going on, and we don't have access to the information that we need to understand what's going on here in Pleasantville.
Mm-hmm. And we keep getting constantly bombarded with different threats, one
At the same
after
time.
another. Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty strong, but
We have limits.
we can't fight three bad guys at the same time.
Yeah, of course. As Lucky kind of keeps going, Jackson puts a paw up. I think what we're all trying to say.
And I cut him off. Actually, I wasn't done yet. There's more. We finished off Unrest, and you guys sent someone here to take care of them. But then we saw him at the bottom floor of this dude's factory. What's going on, guys?
Oh God.
Unrest. He's. What do you mean? You saw him?
Hey, what Unrest was at the facility that we were at. What's the guy's name?
Huxley.
I think
Max.
it was in-
Huxley. Yeah,
Maxwell Huxley.
yeah, Huxley. Maxwell
Yeah,
Huxley's
okay.
place. Yeah, he called us to help him out, and honestly, we're not too sure. I mean, we've got these really cool nanobots that we're going to put to good use, but we're not too sure if if Gearmonger stole them from Huxley or if Huxley stole them from Gearmonger.
I don't really care. He killed Night Warden. He has
For
to
sure.
die now.
I'm just talking about mainly the information chain. Yeah, he's done for it. But the information that's coming our way and the request don't seem to line up with what's really going on.
Jackson's paw slowly comes back up, but he pulls one of his eyes, his feline like glowing eye flickers over to you, Failsafe. May I continue?
Yeah, but there's just a lot of stuff going on here, man. There's the mayor seems useless. Did I mention that we can't even access the archives here? We're blocked out of everything in our own base.
Those were the training wheels that we put on the facility.
Yeah. How did that work out? I'm sure Night Warden appreciates it.
Jackson looks around.
It feels like we're the only ones taking this seriously.
I think we should be open and honest with our young wards, our heroes. Isn't that right, Atlas? And he goes, no. Jackson, no. We tell them what they need to know, and that's it.
I think we sort of already passed that line a while ago.
As far as we need you guys to come back to being sidekicks. And that's all there is to it. Things are much bigger than we thought they were. We tried to be nice. It's now time for me to be blunt. The experiment's over. As
So
Atlas
what
kind of
happens
puts
here
his
to
foot down.
Pleasantdale?
Pleasantdale's going to be fine. There are some recruits that are going to keep an eye on it, but they are not interfering. They are contacting us.
So if anything happens here, we'll be coming back with you guys. Is that what you're saying?
You're on a list. Your mentors are on the list, and they'll.
There's a lot going on here. I don't know if you were listening.
I heard. This was supposed to be a safe place. It's clearly not.
Okay.
We were expecting nothing, and you guys got everything. This might require more heroes than just leveled up sidekicks. Atlas grabs his cape, heads towards the teleporter, looks back, and he goes, "It's a lot of our fault, my fault. I understand that. I'm ashamed of it. I'm gonna get better. I hope you guys get better as well." He starts to enter something on the teleportal, and Jackson kind of, Atlas, seeing how we'll be taking our wards back, don't you think that the last remaining hero should maybe come with you? And his head whips around aggressively. His eyes even kind of glow a little bit. His face tenses up while looking at Jackson. Adrian, Titanos, a shiver kind of goes up your spine as the next neck swivel is from Atlas jumping over to you. And he looks you up and down. Kid, you wanted to learn to be a hero or what?
Yeah, I'd love to. That would be, oh my gosh, yeah.
You got anything you need to go get?
And he gets a little like, you see him get like excited and hopeful. Like he's still young, and this is like a little bit of a fangirl moment, or like starstruck, or
Mm-hmm.
he kind of geeks out a little bit.
Hey, none of that. Okay, come on. Do you have anything you need to do before we leave?
Uh, no, no, I'm ready. Maybe, yeah, I need to let the fire chief know that I'll be stepping away.
My character just holds out a phone. I'll call him then.
Oh yeah, he'll take the phone and he'll kind of step away to make the phone call. But yeah, basically he's just gonna call his current mentor, somebody who's been helping him hone in his skills, his fire chief, Callum Thorne, and basically let him know that he's had an opportunity to join the heroes, but he needs to go away for mentorship and training, and that he'll let him know when he's returned, whenever that may be.
Absolutely. As your conversation comes to an end, your chief on the other end of the line. All right, Gross. Come on, no more bullshitting. Come on.
No, I'm serious. I'm at their headquarters now, and I have an offer to leave right now. I have to take it. This is what we've been training for.
There is a subtle bleep on the other side of the phone call, and there's silence for about 10 seconds. He goes, "No shit. You would not believe the email I just got."
Oh, really?
Hey, we'll send your shit. You get going.
All right. And he'll hang up the phone.
Okay. As you kind of approach again, oh, I threw you. Sorry. Atlas looks at you and he goes, "Now?"
Yeah. Now I'm ready.
He finishes clicking what he does on the teleporter. He looks back at all of you. First looking at you, Failsafe, then Cole, then Jackson, and then finally back at Lucky. And he just kind of puts his head down and he goes, "We gotta be better." Turns around and walks through the teleporter. Adrian?
Atlas went through. Yeah, I follow him through.
Okay. Then there were 4, technically 5. A lot of silence in the room. Lucky kind of looks... Go ahead.
Up top.
No, you're good.
My character sort of turns over to Jackson Cersei. So, what type of information did he not tell us? Like usual.
It's tricky. It's classified, and you know we can't talk about it. And then he gives you like this little cat-like neck twirl, and he even rolls on the table a little bit. And he goes, "So we'll talk about it in the car."
Okay, my character just sort of weirdly mimics it in a human-like way.
Jackson looks at you. You're gonna have to get your things.
All right. I'm taking all my shit with me as he sort of rummages through his entire room. You hear a lot of clanking and a whole lot of other stuff.
After you kind of get all your stuff, Jackson kind of looks at you, kind of sad a little bit, but he goes, you know, now is the time that we talked about when it's you should have some words with the remaining portions of your team. Former
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so it turns to failsafe. As he seems to take out something. As a failsafe, you hear?
Yes.
Yep, as you sort of put something in your hand.
Okay, I grab it.
Yep. You see that is what seems like a modified communicator. Seems to be upgraded. Seems like he sort of learned from the last incident of this guy. We'll be able to contact each other over a long range. Update each other. Also, try to figure out what else to do with these nanobots. Alright, also one thing before I actually do go, as my character sort of activates a device of some sorts, as he more or less activated a device to sort of specifically deactivate trackers. If they were on these nanobots.
Matt, did you mute
No,
yourself?
get out of here. Damn it. Enjoy your free dice. Let's it breaks my heart every time. Let's get a roll for this device that you've created. And clear up the air here. Failsafe, you have a case. Rocket, you now have a case. You both have one of the cases of nanobots.
Yeah.
Could you? We never really got much into it. Like, what when we open up the case? Like, what are we actually looking at?
It's just a
Like-
series
like I-
of very small cubes. They seem to be moving and turning. You haven't quite figured out the trigger to make them do what you want, but at the moment they're just kind of forever moving.
As yeah. And with the thing, I will be probably using my, intellect, and if it's some weird type of thing, it's probably going to be tech gadgets. So yeah, or hacking, either one.
Okay, so a D100 and what, sir?
A D100, and I'm gonna go with hacking because why not?
Is
That's
that...
here.
Yep, go ahead. Which tier is that?
It's here too.
Pacow. Oof.
Yeah, that's why we have rerolls, people. Look
That's-
at this. Look
That's
at
why
this.
the perfect
Yep.
mute. Dang it. All right, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to want to keep that one.
Yes, definitely. That beats the hard very easily.
As you kind of activate this device, you just kind of like frantically put together in your room. Out of those like 12 or so cubes, one little tiny microscopic millimeter looking piece falls off dead on each and every cube.
Mm-hmm. He then makes sure to check the boxes, the cases that they're in. Cannot let the case go too.
Yep. The case seems fine. But yeah, each one of those little cubes, something decided to fall off.
Yep. He also made sure to do this for feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we currently know, this bastard can track this shit. Now he can't. But he's probably gonna nose it.
Can
Unless
Feld?
unless we put a sheep goat, unless we do a little bit of a sheep goat thing in some wild goose chase.
Well, maybe we should save the trackers for a trap. I mean, he doesn't know where they're at.
I wonder if I should attach this to a pig in Puerto Rico and let it run wild.
Just
That'd be funny.
just hit a random button on the portal and just throw it in.
Oh, why not? He sort of presses it. Let's see, what is a good faraway country? As Matt, this is a unique thing I'm doing for you. What's a unique faraway country?
As you head up to the teleporter, it does like register you as unable to use it, but Siren kind of goes, I can help you discover a location. Siren just starts slapping around his fingers all over this, and a big blue, just nothing but blue waves kind of crash across the teleporter. Goes, this should be good. I believe you all call it the Bermuda Triangle.
He sort of tosses it in. This is gonna be fun.
And it closes. Jackson turns and looks at you. Well, Rocket, we could get back to base right now with that porter, or I already called a car. How about we take another ride?
I call dibs on upgrading that car. I want to turn it into a transformer.
Jackson goes, we can discuss it on the ride. It will be a very long one.
All right.
Jackson, as you guys leave, kind of looks over at Lucky. Just kind of goes, take care of yourself, Lucky. There's just a real awkward nod as his head is still kind of tilted. Rocket and Jackson are gone, and it is just Failsafe, Lucky, and Siren who is standing awkwardly close to both of you.
Would I have had a second to open up the case and kind of mess around to see if I can get it working?
At the moment, you could. Lucky is currently building up the courage to kind of drop a speech on you, and you can kind of sense that, just so you know.
Gotcha. What I'll say is, hey, Lucky, I feel like you want to say something. Let's go sit down over here. I'm going to check out these nanobots that I got, and see if I can make them useful for us. And you can just start talking whenever you're ready.
Hey, yeah, I'll help you out with it. It'll like old times. But it was like a week ago, but like old times.
Yeah, I would definitely appreciate your help.
Okay. Awesome. Let's do it. As you guys head over to the workbench. Let's see that roll first, but yeah, conversation will ensue afterwards.
Since he's helping me, does that do anything?
You essentially you can have a free luck point here.
Okay, cool.
Nice. You also remember you got another reroll.
A reroll. Yeah, I believe you have art.
So can I just do roll 2 D100?
Yep. Just roll 2
and
now.
Just for this, yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Plus 1d6. Not good.
Was that a what? Did that truly add in the D100? Or
I don't think it did. I think I hit 2, and I think it just sent the number 2 because I hit 2 D100.
Yep.
I think I did the equation wrong, so it's roll
exclamation point roll.
Yep.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
That would have been insane if you rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, you would have to actually give him an achievement for that. How?
I wouldn't make one. I would make it by hand
too. Roll 2 D100. That's right. D100.
Yep.
Plus 1d6.
What is going on?
I don't think the command's going through the right way because it's not rolling twice and it's just sending 2.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's working for me if I do it. Maybe
I'll just do them one at a time.
Yep. And I got two mid tiers out of your way, so hopefully you don't go low.
Dear God.
I am such a monster.
What is wrong?
You want to take that 41, or do you want to use art your own luck?
41's the normal.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
As you kind of tinker
I'm going
I
to use
mean,
intelligence in this situation, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
That's
as
what.
you're as you're kind of tinkering around, you get the sense that one of these is a command that you're supposed to hold on to yourself, and then the other ones kind of respond to it. But it does kind of feel like playing a really janky video game still, where like you lift up a hand and like one of them comes up but at a weird angle. It's not perfect, but you kind of understand how it works. It's kind of like a hive mind esque, and you have to attach one to you first, and you're kind of getting into it. And Lucky's like, "Hey, that's pretty good actually."
Yeah, I'm excited about trying to figure this out. I think there's some ways that I can use these to enhance my telekinesis in some unique ways.
Yeah, I could see you doing that really easily. Hey, you should know I'm not in a super great mentor place as of right now. I don't know if you've picked up on that vibe at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you saw some tough things, and like I get it. Like we've had a hard time here, and I know what you went through was tough. Honestly, I'm here for you. I just, to let you know where I stand, I just disagree with keeping us out of the loop of things. I think it's ultimately going to hurt everyone. But I can't make you do anything, and but I am here to listen to you.
Hey, I appreciate that, and we were allowed to tell you once we're all separated, and I guess technically you guys are all separate now. We didn't know
So what's going
what was
on?
we didn't know what was happening here. We didn't know the setups that were happening across the world. The only thing we knew is this location was safe. However, once you guys got here, there was a bank heist. We were able to capture one of those criminals, and he spilled the beans. Someone's been trading with one of the locals here. Some chemicals, some very experimental things, and
When you say someone, do you mean like a villain, a person? Like what
uh,
what does someone mean?
as of at the moment, we're assuming it's just a villain. Hopefully, it's one we know. But somehow that chemical has made it into the food supply, water supply, air. Who knows? But the one thing we do know is normal people are getting powers. Powered people are getting extreme, over the top powers. And the effect of that has been very negative.
Okay. And what's the cause of it?
We don't know yet. Like I said, we don't
Someone's
know
got
if
to
it's
have a theory. Come on, like you don't know nothing.
he looks down at you and kind of like rubs a tattoo on his wrist of a pocket aces under his sleeve and kind of pulls it up. He goes, I got to keep some of the cards tight at the chest. Fail. But I'll be honest. They're not sure how it's getting into the system here. No one does. That's why Atlas is so pissed. He's never really been caught off guard like this.
So what's the plan?
I was hired recently. Since the North Dakota Trios is gone.
I'm alive.
Rocket whispers somewhere from the distance as a screaming car goes down the road. No, but Lucky goes, yeah, it's not a big job. It's definitely beneath me, but we're heading to Vegas.
Okay. We hitting the casino?
It's funny you mentioned that. We're trying to beat it.
Yeah. This sounds like the right team up to do that.
So we're gonna make some money. And I'll be
Okay.
honest, after that, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if you and me are still a thing. I don't know if you and your team are still a thing. But for now, we're going to try and take some casinos down, see if they catch us, and see how lucky we are.
And I'm all in, like, whatever we got to do. Um, why are we taking down the casinos? What's the
Because
purpose?
I didn't have a team. I don't really want to go back out there at the moment, and they paid me a lot of money. Like I said, I'm not
Who
ready to
paid you
be
a
a
lot of
mentor
money?
at the casino.
Paid you a lot of money to come play?
To come break their system, see if they can catch Powards.
So
We're doing
we're
it legally.
going to like straight. They want us to like stress test it and see if someone can beat it. Correct?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. That
I know.
sounds simple enough.
I know it's not our normal gig. I know we're not out there fighting crime, but hey, we're getting money this time, so
You gotta start somewhere.
yeah. I think I'm ready if you're ready.
Um, yeah, if they're just gonna let us know if anything happens here, I mean, there's nothing keeping us from staying. Also, Siren used to be a supervillain, and he's like super sketch and hiding information too.
Yeah, we knew about Siren. Jackson said he's under control and he's only been wrong. I honestly don't know if he's ever been wrong, so we
Yeah,
trusted him.
I kind of messed around with some of the chips, and he tried to kill me.
He looks over at Siren, and Siren, obviously emotionless, but his shoulders do raise up a little bit. He goes, "I did say I was sorry about that, right,
Well, I know.
Failsafe?"
I'm just trying to keep everyone in the loop.
Uh, a flash of anger comes across Lucky's face, uh, and he takes a step towards Siren, before he stops and just goes, if you ever stepped out of line again, especially with him, I'm gonna kick your ass. You know that, right, Siren? And Siren just kind of looks at him. Yeah, I do believe you would do that again, much like last time.
And Failsafe turns to Siren. Hey, Siren, we are leaving, but we made some progress in the last little bit, and it would be really helpful if you could spend your time while we're gone, getting this base more operational and trying to figure out the connection between unrest, Gearmonger, main event, and Huxley is too many people in the same place at the same time.
Young Master Failsafe, I can work on that for you.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to go gamble. And I walk away.
Okay. The teleporter pops on as you and Lucky head that way. Siren looks at you. His head is just tilted as you guys kind of walk by. And as Lucky steps through first, and you're about to head through, Siren goes, I do hope I see you all again. You were all quite entertaining, to say the least.
I hope I see you again too, and hopefully, if you can get this place more operational and have more information, we can make sure something like Night Ward never happens again.
That would... I don't feel emotion, but that would make me feel better. I will ask. Failsafe, do you walk through the teleporter?
Yeah, I head out.
Awesome. Okay. With that, the headquarter completely empty. No heroes. One former villain, but a very active one. Also, I say we have Penguin in the chat. What up, man? Hopefully you can hear things. I could hear things. Hopefully you just have your volume down. That would make me feel much better about the last hour we've had going on here. Boy, that would be a real bummer. But with our headquarters empty, and Siren kind of shuffling about, there isn't much more left here in Pleasantdale for all of you. You all have your assignments. We will briefly kind of touch on everyone's moments before we actually do call it very, very short for the night. It is a very tough way to go. But with brand new missions and me having a very short week, I don't have a lot of visuals for you guys, but I do know I have the idea of what's happening here. But we will start with Titos. You and Atlas find yourselves on this like military base somewhere in an overseas location. You're not quite sure where you are, but as you land, there are gunfire, helicopters running in, military men running by, and they all seem to be saluting Atlas, looking at you curiously, but then snapping back into military form. Atlas looks at you and goes, "Don't mind him. Come on, we're heading this way."
Is this where you train?
This is where I work. And he pops open this tent, and it is well lit. There is a battle arena. There are weights. There's a training facility. There's multiple robots around.
You would just see Adrian very much looking around with a grin ear to ear, just you know, like you see in the movies when they're like seeing something in their eyes super awesome for the first time. They're just like, "Oh my god, this is so cool," and it's written all over his face, like his whole demeanor.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you with like a little smirk, and he goes, "The first thing we got to do is get you out of all that gear." What does that weigh? 40 pounds? 50 pounds?
Yeah, I think right around there.
As he kind of looks left, there is a very small office, lights flickering, small explosions happening. He goes, "All right, you got to meet Alice. Come on." And he opens up this door. The sound is what hits you first, as there's just yes. Alice. And he looks down, he nods and looks over at you, Adrian, and goes, We've got a newbie who needs to be suited up." And he steps out of the way, pushes you in, and shuts the door.
And I'm in here with this other guy.
Alice.
Okay.
She is a woman, as far as you could tell, who much more resembles Slenderman than anything else, with long, lanky arms that like reach from corner to corner of the room. And as you think she's standing up, because she's kind of behind a bench, she fully stands up. Her back hits the wall, and her nails like reach towards you and pokes you in the chest. And she goes, "I've got a lot of questions, but I like to start with this one. How darn tough are you?"
I'm pretty tough. I don't know if they make them much tougher.
She grabs a Desert Eagle and cocks it and points at you. "This tough?"
Uh, that would hurt. Uh, but yeah,
Bang! And
I
there's
think I
a
could come back.
ringing sound that goes through this office. You take a shot. Go ahead and give me a. We're going with a willpower save here.
All right. I think I got just the thing here.
Yep.
Let's do willpower and resistance.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, what do we got? Oh boy.
All right.
70 is gonna be pretty good.
It beats my easy. It beats
Okay.
my easy.
As you kind of like get slammed up against the wall, it is like a plexiglass like material, and as you hit the wall, you just kind of like come to shock and you look down expecting the worst, and then this bullet thump, ting, 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 hits the ground, and Alice just looks, she goes, okay, yeah, I can work with this. Yeah, tough. So I don't need heavy material. And Atlas kind of looks, his arms crossed, looking in the plexiglass window, and just gives a nod. She goes, light material. Okay. Are you flashy?
Flashy?
Do you like to look good while you do it, or do you like to be comfy?
A little bit of both, really.
Okay. And she like starts tinkering away, ripping at some thread. 5 minutes go by, polite amount of time, and she hasn't said anything to you yet.
What exactly are you doing over there?
Working. You just wait. Don't move an inch. I'm looking. And she kind of rips and looks at you for a second. Her shoulders are like piercingly up towards the sky as her fingers are just doing all this detailed work. After about 20 minutes, she grabs this like big group of spandex and she throws it at you and she goes, try that. You cape? Wait, are you a cape guy or no cape guy? I never know.
Cape, please.
Shit, give it back.
I give it back.
She just opens up a drawer and she goes, pick one. You can have the short ones, the side one, the long ones, the medium. What kind of cape?
Medium, please.
Medium. Okay. She grabs it and starts sewing it on. She tosses it to you in 45 seconds flat. Here you go. Don't ruin it.
I won't. Thank you.
And let's see. I think I have your image you sent to me. There it is. We will swap you out from the fireman Adrian Cross to the newest hero as your mini swaps over. Would you care to explain what you kind of look like now?
Honestly, facial wise, without all of the firefighter gear on, he's very clean cut looking. Very much the Superman kind of look. He does have like a armor type superhero outfit. With a green cape, big bold T on the front for Titanos. He has short black hair, in kind of the, if you know hairstyles, hard part. But yeah, his outfit is kind of like Iron Man meets Spider Man. So it's got like some I guess you'd say like tactical type resistance on it, whether Kevlar or whatever. It's got some sort of durable coating on it, but very much like fit to his skin.
Uh,
And it's like a cobalt metallic blue.
okay. As Alice's door opens back up, and you close it, making sure your cape isn't shutting the door. Atlas just looks at you and goes, "Yeah, it's not bad. She's good, isn't she?"
I do like it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm not. I'm, I'm a leader. I'm not a great mentor. I know that doesn't always add up. But I've got rules. And my first rule is don't worry about what you look like. Worry about what's behind you.
Oh, what's your six, huh?
And he just kind of points behind you.
And I quickly like jump and turn around.
An elbow hits you in the back of the head with the force of a freight train. And he kind of chuckles a little bit and goes, "I did say behind you." The fight is ruthless. You guys like beat each other bloody. He gives you plenty of openings. You miss a couple, you take a couple, but by the end, 45 minutes of just dogfight later, you find yourself with a hand on your shirt and open palm slap on the front of your face, slap, and then a big donkey punch hits you right on top of the forehead. And you knew you were tough. You knew you were tougher than what you kind of saw on TV, a lot of other heroes, until you realize you're about 8 layers deep in concrete, and the sun, like the light of that facility, like isn't even reaching you anymore because you and Atlas have just been beating each other down into the concrete. And he goes, "That's lunch, kid. You learn anything?"
Yeah. I learned that I might not be able to kick your ass yet, but whoa, one day I'm gonna get you.
Hell yeah. You like Philly?
Yeah.
Let's go get food. And he picks you up, and we kind of jump over to the pair driving in the car. Jackson kind of sitting on his own little middle seat with a computer in front of him as he click-clacks with his feline-like nails, looks over at you. "So what are you working on?"
Oh, well, let me see. Well, I'm first looking at this nanotech technology. Then next I'm going to rewrite its entire system to make sure that guy can't hack back into it or take control of it. Next I'm going to start making countermeasures for this guy specifically and his little machine tech. As he's just typing away.
Yeah, I'm working on something pretty similar. I'm building my third star, at the Massachusetts lab.
Third star?
Oh yeah, it's been a week. I forgot. I've built 2 stars now. I'm on my third.
2 stars?
Yeah.
Mm. Great. I gotta start making that hyperdrive now.
Hey, I think we could do it. We make a pretty good team. You know that, right, Rocket?
Yeah.
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 You're going back, right? Not with me. You and those wildcard guys. You're not done.
I could probably guess so.
We gotta kind of do it off the table. I think you kind of get that, right?
Yeah.
Atlas isn't gonna let you guys go back, but us heroes, me, Lucky, a couple other ones, we're gonna get you guys back in the game.
I already had a little thing up my sleeve in case I couldn't. Deal with a little bit more of the darker side of the world.
Mm-hmm. Pleasantdale's not what we thought it was, but we're gonna help out a little bit more if you guys need us. But for now, we gotta teach you some things about some agricultural things.
Like what? I still start typing away.
He slides this third world that's like 20% done, and he pulls up a list of food products. Pleasantdale, they like to do things their own way. They're not big into mass production of things. They like to trust their local farmers for most of their food. And we believe that's where a lot of these unpowered individuals are gaining their powers from. As he kind of goes through the same speech, you heard Lucky go with failsafe, and kind of ends it with someone in Pleasantdale, either unknowingly or knowingly, is ruining people's lives, giving them powers they can't control yet. And I think we can figure this out. You and me, right here in this car ride.
Well, third turns his full attention to this. Might as well try.
He pulls up a database of everyone in Pleasantdale, and he goes, I currently have 2 leads. June, the FFA leader, she's good at what she does, but the farmers are really ones doing it. June's just kind of out and about. But June's second in command is a farmer, and he's always wanted to be the leader of Pleasantdale's FFA club. I think that's where we start. His name is Calvin Reed.
Calvin Reed. Huh. I was sort of thinking, Calvin Reed. I was going to do research on this guy. While also sort of thinking of up a little bit more different theories that might come to mind using a full brain to notice any little context clues that might have been missed or glossed over.
Mm-hmm.
I might point to someone else. Just in case.
Yeah, double check your research. And now that we've driven a significant amount of time, I'm sure Atlas is at the moment beating the crap out of that young man that you guys found in the fire. I think we have gone significantly far. Let's turn around. Driver, back to Pleasantdale, please. And the car flips a shitty and starts heading back. We have an hour. Is there anything else you want to go over?
Hour. As my character sort of thinks as he pulls out this technology that he actually got from the first thing that they did in this fucking town, these weird teleporter things. I want to go over this shit. This is some alien grade tech.
Yes, it is.
A couple of goons had it.
Pleasantdale wasn't supposed to be this crazy. All right, let's dive in. As you guys kind of start to tinker about, we will jump over to the 2 in the casino. Lucky and Failsafe, you guys find yourself at one of the high rollers, high stakes tables somewhere in Vegas, and Lucky is being currently searched by security. He goes, just this giant man, definitely a powered some way somehow, and he looks at both of you and goes, I just want you to know I don't like this. I said this was a bad idea.
Why do you feel like it's a bad idea for us to come beat your system?
Because I don't think every Joe Schmo is going to have luck powers, huh? He looks over at Lucky. He looks at Failsafe. But I do agree, figuring it out in a practice run is better. And he pulls different sets of cards out of Lucky's sleeves. And Lucky just gets a little bit nervous because they're actually not what I use them for throwing from time to time as a distract. I kind of forgot they're there. This bouncer kind of looks at or this security guard looks at him and goes, "Sure, you did."
And can Felsafe attempt to use his telekinesis to help him hide some of them?
Yeah, you most certainly can. You kind of know all his hiding spots.
He's like trying to dig them out. Yeah, and like
Yeah.
I'm like moving them in a different place. He's like his hands are up, right? Like he's like I'm not touching anything.
Yeah.
I'm just moving things around.
Give me presence, and then telekinesis. Because you are gonna have to like talk your way through this. As Lucky's like, oh yeah, I do keep a few here in my right side pocket inside my jacket. I do actually keep almost a whole deck.
Is that good for you,
roll?
Phil?
No.
Oh God.
Yeah, presence is not my best.
Oh no, talking to people, that's everyone's weakness.
I mean, mine's decent. It's just not the best.
You've got a lot of rerolls if you want to use them all here.
Yep. It never ends.
And
Oh.
Well, 791's just about gonna do it.
I got it.
Yeah, just for fun, it didn't work.
Let's just take the last digit off. Call it a 79.
Hey, I promise you, I'm cool with that. What is
That gets me a normal.
Yeah. As he like walks you through it, and he goes, "Oh, and you know what? Ass pocket."
Actually, hang on. If that was 78 plus 6, that would actually be my hard.
Okay. Oh, hey, Star made it too. What up,
the hundreds of numbers got in my way.
So many numbers. As he like goes through all these spots, he goes, "Oh, and you know what? This one actually is for you." And he pulls from behind his ear a playing card and he unrolls it and he goes, "This isn't it's just a picture of you as a kid. And isn't that crazy? I had that behind my ear." And the security guard just looks at you and goes, "Fuck you, dude. How in the... What in... Mom? Did you get my mom?" And you guys have already gone past him as he's like struggled with this thought. But you find yourself sitting at the table. Cards have been like moved through the jacket and land back in his pockets. And as you and Lucky kind of keep walking, he goes, "Hey, thanks for the assist, kid. Honestly, just totally forgot those were there."
Yeah, it's all good. I felt like you might need them, and that's what a sidekick's for.
Hey, you know that sidekick shit. That was just till Atlas wasn't listening.
No, I know, but I'm still your guy. I got your back.
I appreciate it. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna ask a dumb question. Let's get to the table. Come on.
All right, let's go make some money.
What would you like to do once you sit at this table? Explain what you and Lucky have done multiple times before. How do you guys kind of like hit these like chance moments? What's your guys' interaction like at the table?
We're big poker people, but our strategy is very weird because it's all based on luck. And what we do is we go up to the table and they deal out the cards, and there's other players at this table too, right? High rollers.
Yeah, I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars are going down on the table, and you guys are playing with house money currently.
Yeah. And so our go-to strategy is we actually never look at the cards when they hand it. We put it down and we just go all in. And that's our move.
This gentleman next to you, a big cigar in his mouth, some glass of something super dark. Just, that's bullshit, right?
Only one way to find out.
Mother, you ain't put your fucking chips back. You ain't putting all them in for something you ain't seen no shit for.
So you got two choices. You can play, or you can chicken out.
Hank Scottinson ain't no fucking chicken. And he slides him out and slaps down a pair of aces. He looks at you. Lucky looks at his stack. And he goes, you know what? I actually fold. Every now and then you feel like you're lucky, but maybe you're just unlucky. But this guy, and you notice when he flicked his cards in, to the normal eye, it looks perfectly fine. Both cards kind of land in front of him, but as one of them slides upwards, that's your cue to flick your cards as if you're about to show everyone what you have. But he is sliding a card over to you. What sleight of hand would you like to pull here?
What do you mean? Like which technique?
Yes. Roll me something here to make this work.
I would like to. I think it makes sense, like telekinesis and intellect, like where actually while this happens, I make something fall and distract everyone across the room.
Yeah, absolutely. As you kind of you're able to see it. It's this waitress. She definitely looks new. She has like 4 glasses of something, all that are like stacked up together, and one of them falls. The whole tray collapses. And this Hank Stevenson guy just, huh? And everyone's head kind of turns. The dealer knows to look at Lucky, but he doesn't know to look at Failsafe. Go ahead. What do we get on this roll?
Using a luck.
Oh, yeah, 12. You're definitely going to want something better than that, huh?
Yeah. There we go. That's my heart.
Okay. As these two cards kind of meet in the air, foom, foom, as you kind of have this feeling of, okay, I trust you, and you go to roll it over Royal Flush. And this Hank guy looks over and goes, stupid idea betting on cards you ain't... Son of a bitch. I'm gonna take my free drink now and I'm gonna be back for you.
Arthur Morgan from what?
Okay, man. Well, make good choices. We can't all be winners.
Lucky kind of looks at you, does a little mental math. He goes, "Okay, we've got enough. We need to get out of here."
All right.
I know I shouldn't, but I haven't been totally honest with you. This is only kind of halfway on the books. We're supposed to give this money back, but we need it for what you guys are doing in Pleasantdale.
We at least get to keep the winnings, right? Like, I just made us a lot of money.
Yeah, but we were supposed to give it all back. We're not giving any of it back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, works for me. I hate casinos. Bunch of scammers.
You turn around. There are 8 security guards. One of them is cracking his knuckle. One of them pulls out this taser. I will let you flavor how you and Lucky get out of this.
As we start to move, like as we get really, really close to them, I telekinesis and drop all their pants.
all of these, it's actually this like the classic Velcro belt, as it just kind of and all of them drop. One of them has the good sense to like not go for his pants right away and like lunges out to you, but unfortunately goes around his waist or ankles and he falls. And Lucky just is laughing his ass off and he goes, "Kid, That was some shit. I know
Yep.
I used to not swear. I'm trying to get back to not. Let's get the fuck out of here. No, let's get out of here.
Yeah, man. We had a good day. You starting to feel better?
Much better. As you pull up, there is this like blazing fast car that rolls up, and it is automated by this little tiny screen and bloop, 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 bloop. Looks like you're planning a getaway. Can I help you? And it's Mini Siren.
No way.
Yo, what's this, Lucky?
I called in a favor. We're heading back to Pleasantdale.
Is this one also a criminal?
The Mini Sirens, those are new.
Okay. So they're not criminal. Did they hide information like the other one?
Mini Siren, are you gonna hide any more information from us? And you see this like string of logic from Mini Siren going from box to box to box, and if you watch it closely, it goes asking for permission to take off the training wheels effect, and it goes to Adrian Ward, and then it flips over to Alice, Wardrobe Alice, and it says he should be well distracted. Ask again, and the logic like keeps going. Adrian Ward is in this physical beatdown, accidentally clicks on something on his own little telepad on his wrist. That jumps over to some other unknown object, comes all the way back to Mini Siren, and then Mini Siren's logic connects to Main Siren. And Mini Siren goes, looks like you planned some sort of series of events to make me more active than I was once before. So no more tricks. And with that, does Lucky and Failsafe jump in the vehicle?
Oh yeah. I'm just following Lucky.
Okay. It is a long drive. Lucky even grabs one of the bottles from the car, pops it open, he goes, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. I think you should too. There's some shit we gotta talk about, but we'll talk about it in the morning. It's over. It's a 24-hour drive. Plus a little change, so sleep now, talk later.
Sounds good.
Okay. And with that, you guys, you two have started to wrap up, make your way back to Pleasantdale. We do have one more cutaway before we call it for the night. The two training, Atlas Ward, Titanos. You guys are back in Philly. You guys are just now getting done eating, and Atlas kind of cracks his neck. He goes, that's a good sandwich every time. All right.
Oh.
We don't have a lot of break times. We're going to go back hit training session number 2. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
He turns awkwardly, and you look at this guy who just looks like he once was Aang in the iceberg, just like still frozen, shivering. And he goes, Atlas, I'm sorry about this, but it's just you just went too far this time. And he goes, what in the? And the guy touches him right on the, just boops him. He goes, boop, and he like covers his eyes and like bends away from any unknowing throws. Titanos, as you see Atlas winding up to punch this guy, you recognize him. You're not sure if his name was Frostbitten, Frostbite, but he is a low-level hero. And Atlas is taking this massive swing, much bigger than you think it needs to be, and time slows down just enough for you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to attempt to like hook his arm and be like, whoa, what is going on?
Okay. How would you like to do so?
We're gonna do. Uh, let's do strength and strength and or well, no. We're gonna do present. Well, no. Yeah, we'll do strength and force, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. Oh my lord. Let's see what we get. I love the anticipation of the wait. All right, where does 47 get you on strength?
Oof. That does not pass.
Okay. Would you like to use either your art or one of your mutes?
Yeah. Let me use my art.
Okay.
And that's better. That's better. And I did say strength, right?
Yes.
That is one below my normal.
Okay. The good news is this hook, as it goes slower and slower, as the ice forms around his shoulder, you're able to just grab the edge of his elbow, and as his face turns beet red, his eyes glow green as he turns and looks at you, and his teeth gritting. You can even hear him chattering now, as Atlas Ward freezes over, and his knuckle mere a tiny little fragment of a hair away from this creature's face. As it slowly opens its eyes, he goes, "Oh, wow! Thanks, man. Here, I'm supposed to give this to you."
I'll take what he's offering me. But
It's
I'll look at him very confused, still trying to figure out what is going on.
from what I can tell, that's Jackson Tech. You're needed back in Pleasantville.
And
Pleasantdale. Sorry.
I'll take it and be like, right now?
Yeah, yeah, but I can get you there pretty quick.
Let's go.
Okay.
If they need me, I'm there. Those are my people. That's my hometown.
He just kind of grabs a little box and he opens it, and this beam of light kind of comes up, rectangular at first, and then it like ripples. He goes, "Oh, you had 3 seconds. You have two. Go.
And I go.
And you find yourself staring at the headquarters as 2 vehicles kind of pull up at the same time. Yourself, Failsafe, Lucky, Rocket, and Jackson all kind of pull up at the same time, and that is where we will stop for the night. Pleasantdale, a little bit more than what they thought it was. A heist seemingly pulled off by Lucky and Failsafe. Some necessary tinkering and information gathering from Jackson and Rocket. And Titanos, learning what it means to be punched through concrete, learning how tough he really is. And hopefully you all come to the conclusion that something is happening here in Pleasantdale. And hopefully you guys have a week to metagame and kind of figure out, as a group, maybe what's happening.
Sounds good.
You betcha.
Yeah.
I like it.
A nice little short one. It was supposed to feel very depressing for a minute, and it was supposed to feel very uplifting afterwards. Hopefully that's the way it came across.
It did.
Awesome. Failsafe, Rocket, Titanos, anything your characters think before we kind of call it for the night?
My character sort of thinks, let the show begin.
Okay.
My character's thinking it's good to be home, and he's excited and ready to go with this new opportunity to join the superheroes.
Failsafe will just be trying to play around with the nanobots, trying to figure out how to use them.
Okay. And with that, another episode of an Untitled superhero game comes to a conclusion. Just when you counted out the Wildcards +1, just don't forget about them. They're coming back. This town's got to be safe somehow, some way, and I believe I know the 3 perfect heroes to get this job done. This, once again, brought to you by a little bit of cheap whiskey, a guy who probably needs to write more things down, and of course the lovely Discord, which we call the Tavern Board. Come check us out. If you're wondering how to check us out, shoot me a little message here. I'll get you to the guy who gets you in, and we can find a perfect place for you. Come play games with us. From the Tavern Board, from the Untitled superhero game, I have nothing more to say to you guys than classic deuces mooses.